What's up, you degenerates? What's going on, guys? All right. Let's get right into it here. Jasmy's having itself a fantastic morning. Fantastic morning, guys. Look at us go. 2 cents, 849. It's the crypto future, crypto blueprint live stream effect, pumping the markets. You know how we do. I guess I'm not even on the screen there. You know how we do, right? How's everybody doing this morning, man? How's everybody doing? Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. All right. So, yeah, we're having our nice little breakup here, guys. Just like I said, I did a little bit of a TA video this morning on it. Can we break through 3 cents today? That's the question. But I'd like to see this full body candle close above resistance here. So either we're going to smash through or we're going to close this candle somewhere here, maybe retest this as support and then take off. One or the other, guys. Either way, it is Moonshot City coming up for Jasmy. We're finally starting our next leg up on the melt up phase. We've been setting higher lows, right? So now we have to set another higher low up here. But while we're live streaming, we are pumping, guys. So I would like to start off by saying you're welcome, right? Oh, man. Let's go check Bitcoin. What's Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin is not pumping. It's just kind of stagnantly. Let's refresh this. I'm not sure how. Let's refresh it. It's just kind of stagnantly going sideways, doing nothing, right? Yeah, Bitcoin just doing its Bitcoin thing. I don't think Bitcoin's going to break through 100K till early next week, guys. So it's going to be probably 2 or 3 days before we get that breakout. We will get it though because there's under 300 Bitcoin left at this sell wall. So definitely looking bullish for that, but it's going to take a couple more days, I think, while altcoins are continuing to melt up through the weekend. So very, very bullish. All right, let's go have a look across the crypto bubbles, guys. Let's go look across the crypto bubbles. Chappie with the super chat. My friend, thank you so much. It means a lot to support the channel like that, man. Absolutely amazing. Thanks for your help earlier, Rob, and the Patreon community has helped me so much. My friend, I am so fantastically happy to see that you're over there on the Patreon, and I really, really, really appreciate your support, man. I appreciate you being a part of the community. You're a staple, man. You're a staple in the community, my friend. Thank you so much. All right. What else do we got? So, yeah, looking across the bubbles, guys. Check it out. Check it out. Jasmy up 8.1% right now. Man, fantastic. Fantastic morning for Jasmy here, guys. Great start to the week. Well, great weekend, I should say. The week. It's it's a great start to the week. Yeah. Man, Saturday. So yeah, anyway, great start to the weekend, guys, for Jasmy. Great start with the altcoins. I think we're going to see altcoins kind of melt up over the weekend, but Bitcoin's going to be kind of stagnant and sideways. Looking across the market, my portfolio is looking fantastic today. I know that most of your portfolios must be looking absolutely stellar right now as well. So, and just so you guys know, listen, this is how we do things here, okay? I'm live streaming on both channels right now. You know, we started the Crypto Blueprint channel. So, guys, put your questions, comments, concerns in the chat. I will get to all of them. The second half of the stream. The first half of the stream, we cover the news. The second half, we get into the chat. So I will get to all of your stuff. That goes for both channels. So if you have questions on either channel, put them over on the chat. Market's looking fantastic, guys. Things look good. Algorand continues to Algorand's been going crazy, guys. 293% up on the week, on the month. Absolutely insane, guys. I was picking up most of my Algorand around 8 cents. So I am very, very happy with my Algorand bags right now. Now, I have some bullishness that I want to share with you guys. I don't know if you saw the video I made this morning yet or not, guys, but look what we have here, okay, for the Jasmy community, guys. We have Binance buying 800 million Jasmy tokens in the last 24 hours. So I want to know from you guys in the chat, why why do you think that Binance would purchase 800,000 tokens of Jasmy this just 2 days after Hara announced that Janction would be released before the end of the year, which is basically before the end of December? So let the speculation begin, my friends, right? Can you say monitoring zone removal? Anybody at all? I think that's probably what's coming, right? Why else would Binance go ahead and buy all of a sudden 800 million Jasmy tokens unless they were planning on running some sort of promotion? That's what I think is happening here. I think that they're going to remove Jasmy from the monitoring zone in January, the first week of January. And because Janction's going to be released this month, and I think that Binance is going to run a promotion in January for Jasmy. That's what I think is going to happen here, guys. That's why they purchased 800 million tokens. They're probably earmarking. They're probably going to do a couple more purchases, right? So yeah, absolutely, man. Can't wait for it. Can't wait for it. I think that's what's coming. Call me crazy, but I don't see why else they would buy 800 million tokens. I just don't see it. So, all right, guys. Now, the XRP community, guys, listen. This is a warning for you guys. This is really a warning for everybody. You got to be careful, okay? Because these kind of content creators are starting to come out of the woodwork again. That's how you know we're starting to get close to altcoin season, right? Listen to this fool, okay? I'm sorry, guys, but we had this same problem in the last bull run. You get these people who start making this kind of content, right? And it's very, very detrimental to the communities because people don't take their profits when it gets to like $5, $6, $7 because they're expecting a $10,000 XRP. Listen to this guy.
Pay attention and listen because XRP has the potential to reach $10,000. Here's why. I know that $10,000 XRP price tag sounds ridiculous since XRP is sitting at $1.84 right now. But if you look at the facts and you look at the data, XRP can easily hit $10,000 to $30,000 a coin. You have to understand this. XRP is not trying to accomplish what Bitcoin's trying to accomplish. Bitcoin is trying to overtake gold's market cap, which sits at $13 trillion. XRP is trying to take over the SWIFT banking system.
Real quick, guys, okay? Real quick. I just want to interrupt them. David Schwartz and Brad Garlinghouse themselves have come out on national television and said, we have no intention of replacing the SWIFT system. Our systems, the XRP ledger, is designed to work with SWIFT, in cooperation with SWIFT, not to replace it, right? This is misinformation on top of misinformation.
Which does about $5 trillion in transactions a day, which adds up all the way to 1.2 quadrillion in a year. If XRP was to take over the SWIFT banking system, that will put it well over a $10,000 price tag, which means it will make millionaires, a fuck ton of millionaires, especially the people who have been holding since the beginning. It's going to make you guys filthy, filthy rich.
Guys, you got to be careful with these content creators making these kind of bold proclamations, okay? Think about it. If you held 10,000 XRP and it went to 10,000 tokens, $10,000 a token, you would be more than a millionaire. You'd probably be a billionaire, right? Does that sound realistic to you? That you're going to buy 10,000 XRP in a bear market and it's going to make you a multi-billionaire, just one token? I mean, it's a nice thing to think about and it's fun to speculate on, but listening to these kind of content creators will get you wrecked fast, okay? They were around. They were like a plague in the last bull run, and they're coming back in droves right now, guys. So I'm just putting it out there now, guys. Be careful. It doesn't matter what project it is. When you start seeing these kind of content creators come out, making these kind of crazy price targets, promising you that you're going to become a multimillionaire from one project, they're doing it for clicks. They don't care if they're going to make you hold way too long and get wrecked, right? So be careful, guys, right? Take realistic profits from realistic price targets. Don't get crazy and start thinking that a token that's $1.50 right now is going to go to $10,000 a coin. You know, they're not even, and he doesn't even know what he's talking about. He says that they're trying to take over the SWIFT system. No, they're not. They're trying to work with the SWIFT system, right? So I'm just trying to say, be careful with those kind of content creators, guys, right? They're going to start coming out in droves. So be careful. XRP is not going to $10,000 a coin, okay? Just to be clear on that. It's not, right? It's going to do fantastic. I love the project. It's not going to $10,000 a coin. Okay, so just get that out of your head. All right, so what do we got here? Insurrection Barbie says, Mark Andreessen recently told us 30 tech founders, many of whom were heavily involved in cryptocurrency, were debanked. Strange how Sam Bankman-Fried was never debanked. John Deaton follows up and says, not only was Sam Bankman-Fried not debanked, but he was also provided unprecedented access to Congress and the U.S. regulators. Despite being the CEO of an offshore exchange, he met with Gary Gensler at least twice. He met with the chairman of the CFTC. He had a personal meeting with the chairwoman of the FSC Dems, Maxine Waters, who blew Sam Bankman-Fried a kiss because she was so smitten with him, or the money, I should say. Sam Bankman-Fried testified. He testified before Congress. He had access to the Senate's banking committee as well as the White House. That kind of access cost him $72 million in political donations to Democrats, plus $10 million to the current administration. At Sam Bankman-Fried's trial, testimony was provided that showed that Sam Bankman-Fried was asked by Caroline Ellison, what's the $10 million for? Sam Bankman-Fried replied, to gain access. And boy, did he get it. Continuing on here, real quick, guys. I see some altcoin requests in the chat, guys. As I always say, there is a tab for altcoin requests at the top of the chat. It says goals. If you participate in that, I will do your altcoin requests. Sam Bankman-Fried's dad is Joe Bankman, who wrote Warren's tax policy when she ran for president. Sam Bankman-Fried's mom is Barbara Fried. She runs Mind the Gap, a super PAC dedicated to electing progressives. Why was Sam Bankman-Fried's campaign finance fraud case dismissed? Why haven't Sam Bankman-Fried's parents faced criminal charges? They received $10 million in stolen FTX customer funds and had tens of millions of dollars in the Bahama luxuries real estate in their names, paid with stolen customer funds. Don't forget, during the same time, Gensler was meeting with Sam Bankman-Fried, Brian Armstrong, Paul Graywall at Coinbase. Were told Gensler would not meet with them and that the SEC would not be taking crypto meetings. So the SEC and Gary were refusing to take meetings with any other exchanges except for Sam Bankman-Fried, who just happened to provide $10 million, right, for access. Why would Gensler agree to meet with the CEO of an offshore exchange, but not meet with the CEO of of America's largest exchange? And this is why I keep saying to you guys, like, just because Gary Gensler's leaving the SEC, his story's not over, guys. Do not be surprised with the new head of the SEC coming in. Do not be surprised if that new head hands over all of the documents that Congress has been trying to get from Gary in terms of his relationship with Sam Bankman-Fried and FTX. Don't be surprised if that leads to criminal charges against Gary Gensler for everything he's been doing. Right? Don't be shocked at all, guys. Do not be shocked at all. Gensler is 100% a bad person. He lied before Congress. He lied before Congress multiple times. He lied about not knowing how to set up his work email at home, and that's why he was using private emails while at the CFTC. This crook was the youngest partner in Goldman Sachs history, taught blockchain at MIT, but couldn't figure out his work email. Give me a freaking break. He lied for Elizabeth Warren and testified exactly how she told him to, and said the only use case for Bitcoin and crypto assets is for criminals. At MIT, he said XRP and ETH needed regulatory clarity from the SEC, and then testified before Congress and said the rules were crystal clear. He was Hillary Clinton's CFO and would have been the person responsible for approving the payments for the Steele dossier related to Russia and the real Donald Trump. And I have a follow-up video on that, guys. If you'll bear with me, I will bring it up, which is absolutely amazing. Here we go. Check this out. This is what this is alluding to here. I love watching Gary get grilled, guys.
In 2016, you were the CFO of Hillary Clinton's failed presidential campaign. Is that correct?
I was proud to be chief financial officer to the Clinton campaign.
Great. Chairman Gensler, is it also correct that your current enforcement director, Gerber Grewal, was most recently the Attorney General of New Jersey? A yes or no answer will suffice.
He served his nation well, and he was Attorney General of New Jersey.
So just to recap, the Attorney General of New Jersey is the guy who refused to enforce immigration laws and cooperate with ICE. He also launched, I believe, 8 separate investigations against Donald Trump during his time as Attorney General. Chairman Gensler, is it also correct that your recently hired General Counsel, Megan Barbero, was previously Deputy General Counsel under Nancy Pelosi and litigated 2 impeachment hearings against Donald Trump?
I believe she was Deputy General Counsel of the House of Representatives.
Great. So, and I'll also note that one of your senior enforcement counsels is married to Peter Strzok. My point here, Mr. Gensler, is that you seem to have a very troubling pattern of hiring at an impartial regulatory agency a lot of people who seem to have a vendetta against the former president. And I fear and I worry that that has implicated itself and affected the policy at the SEC. Chairman Gensler, when did the SEC take its first enforcement action against a SPAC? Do you know the exact time?
Senator, we'd have to get back to you. I don't know what decade that was.
So according to my staff's research, September of 2021 is the first time that you guys at the SEC launched enforcement action against a SPAC. So I want to recap just a few things, and then I want to ask a question. First, you were Clinton's finance director in 2016, Hillary Clinton's finance director. Second, you hired anti-Trump enforcement director Grewal in July of 2021. Third, you brought in Ms. Barbero, who was the litigator on 2 House impeachment trials against Donald Trump. You have another enforcement counsel who is married to Peter Strzok. In November of 2021, Senator Warren urged you to investigate the SPAC merger involving Donald Trump's Truth Social company. And in December of 2021, just a few weeks later, you guys launched an investigation using a novel legal theory against the former president's social media company. That is some coincidence, isn't it, Mr. Gensler?
Senator, it is good to meet you in person, but I think you're not correct.
What was I not correct about there?
We follow the facts and the law wherever they are. And with regard to the SPAC field, the Special Purpose Acquisition Company field, there have been abuses, as you mentioned, one in 2018 that we found. And there are times that we do open investigations.
So the problem that I have, Chairman Gensler, is not with you investigating SPAC mergers. The problem is investigating a SPAC merger using a novel legal theory against your boss, Joe Biden's chief political rival. Also against a social media company, which of course at the time, Twitter and Facebook and every social media company had banned the former president. So you can make a pretty good argument that the SEC was using its enforcement powers to silence the chief political rival of the of the current president. Now, let me just offer another observation here. We are rightfully concerned in this chamber, at least on my side of the aisle, about the weaponization of the Department of Justice. But I'm increasingly worried that we should be more worried about the weaponization of the Securities and Exchange Commission. It looks more and more like not an impartial regulatory body protecting investors and consumers, but a regulatory body that it's using its power to silence and immiserate political rivals of the current president of the United States. I have just one final question on that, Chairman Gensler. Have you ever spoken to anyone at the White House about your investigation of Donald Trump's Truth Social?
Sir, I don't speak.
Yes or no?
I don't know, sir. I'm going to answer the question. I don't speak to the White House about anything in our enforcement group or our investigations.
So I'm mindful of, thank you for the answer. I'm mindful of the time here. So let me just offer one final observation. I have little hope that I could persuade you that hiring committed partisans and using the regulatory powers of the SEC in a way that looks, and I think is, politically partisan is a true threat to American democracy. But maybe I can appeal to your sense of self-interest. If you guys use the SEC in such a politically motivated way, eventually you're going to be out of power. And I have to say, Chairman Gensler, turnabout is fair play. Thank you, Mr.
Ooh, turnabout is fair play. Ladies and gentlemen, that is your new elected vice president that just warned Gary Gensler about what's coming, right? Gare Bear is probably going to be looking at criminal charges, like I said. Guarantee you there is illegal activity in what he was doing with Sam Bankman-Fried. All right, what else do we got going on out there, guys? Check it out. For December, we're starting a new month tomorrow, as you can see up here. So if we go back to the last bull run in November, right? Let's compare. So let's compare what we've done so far. So in 2020's bull run, October. Well, let's go to September. September closed in the red, right? Down 7.51% in the last cycle at this point. This time around, we closed up 7.29%. 2020 in October closed plus 27.7%. This year, we closed plus 10.76%. In November, we closed the month at plus 42.95%. This November, we closed plus 37.55%. So pretty close in November, pretty close. We had a better September, a little bit worse of an October, but still in the red or in the green, 10.76%. And then just a little tiny bit down from last time, and we still have to go through today, so maybe we'll get some pump action. So if we look into December of 2020's bull run, we have plus 46.92% green. So are you ready for an even greener December, guys, right? Things are about to take off in ways that you can't even fathom. And then let's go further. And let's go to the first quarter of the following year, still in the bull run. A green January, plus 14.51%. A green ass February, baby, another plus 36.78% to the upside. And March followed suit with a plus 29.84% green month. And then we saw a massive, well, I wouldn't say massive, but we saw 3 months of red after that, right? So an average down of a little over around 40%, right? So are we about to see the next 4 months of juicy pump action, guys? My answer is yes. What else do we got going on? All right, let's see some more metrics here, guys. So breaking. More than $5 billion worth of Bitcoin has been withdrawn from cryptocurrency exchanges over the past 3 days. That is how much more Bitcoin is being taken off the market and not available. I really hope you guys understand the supply crunch that's coming, right? That's why we're making all of our Patreon members in the bear market, we're helping them structure their portfolios to become, that's right, to become whole coiners, right? And you're going to hold on to those. Bitcoin dominance has fallen to 57.41 from its previous high of 61.75 on November 21st. Is this the start of altcoin season? Let's go have a look at the Bitcoin dominance chart, shall we? So the DXY is dumping. Very good for Bitcoin and crypto. Very, very good. Let's go over to the Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance dumping as well. Both metrics show we are moving towards altcoin season, guys. Perfect storm is brewing. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Are you hanging on the edge of your seat? What else do we got? Check this out, guys. The MicroStrategy strategy. 60 plus publicly traded companies worldwide now hold Bitcoin over 522,000 Bitcoin. And we're just getting started. So when you hear me do a live stream and I'm talking about, similar owning Bitcoin, Scientific owning Bitcoin, or MicroStrategy, or MetaPlanet, right? How Microsoft is picking some up next month, most likely. Guys, look at all these companies worldwide. 60 plus companies all hold Bitcoin on their balance sheets. This list is going to grow exponentially. I'm trying to tell you, you're not going to be able to buy Bitcoin anymore pretty soon, right? You may laugh, you may scoff, but I'm just showing you numbers here, guys. I'm showing you the numbers, right? The amount of Bitcoin that's being bought up every month, the amount of Bitcoin that was on the OTC desk in January was about 400,000. Now it's around 100,000, right? In fact, I was reading reports yesterday in the live stream that the OTC desk is actually contacting whales and asking if they want to sell their Bitcoin because the OTC desk is running out of Bitcoin. So what happens when the OTC desk has no more Bitcoin to sell to these institutions and these companies, these asset or these hedge funds like these BlackRocks and all this stuff, countries, right? What's going to happen? They have to buy it spot on the exchanges, and the prices are going to go through the roof when they start doing that, guys. Do you see what is coming here? Do you see what is coming? And altcoin season is kicking in right now as well. Holy smokes, baby. Holy smokes. Algorand, new perpetual futures listing for Algo on LogX. So very bullish listing for Algorand. You love to see that, guys. I'm a big Algorand fan. New Bitcoin liquidity index points to 110K local BTC top by January. So calling for a $110,000 Bitcoin before January. I think it's going to happen well before that. Check this video out, guys. This Bitcoin is from 13 years ago. We crashed below $3. It's all perspective, guys. Look at this. Look at this. This is from 2011.
Controlled by a decentralized network of computers. I don't know exactly how it works, but basically there's this limited number of Bitcoins and they're this virtual currency. And over the last year, the value of Bitcoins has gone up dramatically because they have gained more and more interest, and it's sort of self-perpetuating. Well, apparently on Monday, the value of one Bitcoin fell below $3, and that's considered a crash. I haven't been following. Controlled by a decentralized...
It fell below $3. That was considered a crash. That's awesome. That is awesome. Let's get into an article here, guys. BTC market sentiment at extreme greed. Could 100K be the trigger? The Bitcoin market shows extreme greed, according to Into the Cryptoverse founder Benjamin Cowan. In an X post, the crypto analyst shared a screenshot of the Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index, tracking its trajectory over the past 6 years. Cowan's post highlighted that the sentimental metric link with Bitcoin's price development since 2018, indicating the evolution of the Bitcoin market sentiment with price changes. The shared chart exposed the real metric behavior compared to empirical analysis of how the market should respond depending on the prevailing investors' sentiment. Typically, Bitcoin traders use the Fear and Greed Index to predict market behavior. The index ranges from 0 to 100, with 0 representing extreme fear and 100 representing extreme greed. So, sentiment in the market, everyone's feeling greedy, guys. Usually that can be kind of a bearish thing when everyone is feeling greedy. Usually we see red, but I think everyone knows what's coming. So All right, what else do we got? The world is on the Bitcoin standard. It doesn't seem so crazy anymore, does it? Russia and North Korea to make trade deals with Bitcoin. Yes, you read that right, with Bitcoin. Let's go check in on Rect Capital, see what's up. He says, as week 4 comes to an end of the month, we're getting deeper and deeper into more cautious and risk-aware territory when it comes to Bitcoin's first price discovery uptrend. Price discovery corrections tend to occur between 6 and 8 weeks. Therefore, week 5, increasingly cautious and risk-aware. Week 6 to 8, concerns of risk off. So basically what he's saying here, guys, continuing on, he says, based on this data, here's how we approach the first week of price discovery. So in the first weeks of price discovery, weeks 1 to 3, optimistic, risk on. Weeks 4 to 5, cautiously optimistic and risk aware. Weeks 6 to 8 is concern and risk off. So what he's saying here is, we're going to run for about 6 to 8 weeks, and then we're probably going to have a correction, right? And that's what, you could see 20 to 40% correction afterwards. So just something to be aware of, guys, something to be aware of. But I think we've been cooling off a little bit for a while now. Altcoin market cap breakout has finally happened. Last time it happened, altcoin market cap pumped 1,000% in just 7 months. Biggest altcoin season is coming, guys. We are on the brink. Let's freaking go. Courtesy of Benjamin Cowan. The quarterly returns for Bitcoin. Let's go back to 2020. So the fourth quarter, right? This is the bull run starting, okay? Or the parabolic part anyway. Fourth quarter of 2020, the last bull run, all 3 months brought us to 169.45% to the upside, followed by the first quarter of Q1, which was plus 102.66%, right? So, guys, we're in for one hell of the rest of this quarter and the first quarter of 2025. And then we had, again, Q2 down 40% for the quarter. And then we had 2 more green quarters before going into a bear market, heading our way down towards the bottom. So here we are now. We're up quarter 4, 2024, up 52.8% so far. So what is the rest of the quarter going to look like? And what is Q1 of 2025 going to look like? Going to be very, very exciting, guys. Very, very exciting. Spot Bitcoin ETFs purchased 71,570 Bitcoin this month, just a hair shy of October. But what a pattern we're seeing here, guys. What a pattern we are seeing. They're getting scooped up by the droves. I keep saying it, but, people will laugh until it's not funny anymore. Just in, President Pump says if BRICS countries will face 100% tariffs if they create a currency to replace the mighty U.S. dollar. So mess around and find out is what he's saying, right? Michael Saylor has bought 106,000 Bitcoin in the past 10 days. There are 2 million Bitcoin on exchanges. If Saylor continues buying Bitcoin at this pace, Saylor alone will drain the exchanges in 200 days. We're approaching an inflection point that is going to melt faces. That's exactly it, guys. I keep saying it. People, I'm showing you guys the numbers, and eventually the price is going to match the demand, right? Michael Vanderpop, the total amount, the total altcoin market capitalization is on its way towards a new all-time high and then a new target. So here we go, guys. We got to get up here to this target for a new all-time high in the altcoin market cap. Very, very bullish there. We got a couple more articles to get through here. Bitcoin approaches pivotal price threshold this weekend. So Bitcoin's currently testing a crucial price level that could significantly influence the trajectory in the market, with the potential for a steep decline if this level is breached. Traders on the edge, however, if Bitcoin manages to maintain this support, the cryptocurrency could soar towards the $100,000 mark. The weekend is keenly anticipated by market participants eager to see how this plays out. Following the recent decline of 8.88%, Bitcoin has shown signs of recovery, now hovering at a pivotal price point. Traders have their sights set on a breakthrough beyond $100,000 threshold, while several altcoins are experiencing upward momentum. There is a prevailing belief that Bitcoin could stabilize in the near future. To ensure its robustness and security, the Bitcoin network, currently valued at $1.93 trillion, has undergone several significant updates, including Taproot and SegWit. These enhancements have been pivotal for improving the network's capabilities. With the goal of reaching $2 trillion market cap, Bitcoin is closely watching alongside Ethereum, which collectively represent about 65% of the total cryptocurrency market cap value. Their performance is seen as a benchmark for the entire sector. The trading volume of Bitcoin remains robust, with major exchanges like Binance facilitating a large share of the activity. This high trading volume indicates strong interest in Bitcoin, which is essential for its market dynamics. Ongoing interest in Bitcoin underscores its role as a significant player in the cryptocurrency market, blah, 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 blah. So, good things coming, guys. I personally think we're going to break through 100K. Like I said, early next week is what I'm targeting. Bitcoin declared dead 415 times, but now aims for $132,000. Bitcoin, the most famous cryptocurrency in the world, is about to reach the symbolic milestone of $100,000, thus defying numerous predictions of its demise. Indeed, over the past 14 years, Bitcoin has been declared dead more than 415 times by various media and analysts. Despite these pessimistic forecasts, Bitcoin's recently surpassed the $97,000 mark, thereby reinforcing its status as a store of value. Since its creation in 2009, Bitcoin has gone through numerous turbulence, but it has always managed to bounce back. In October of 2010, when Bitcoin was worth only 11 cents, the first announcement of its death began to appear. Today, an investment of $100 at the time would have been worth $1.1 million. This resilience in the face of criticism and market fluctuations has solidified BTC's reputation as a robust and sustainable asset. Analysts are divided on whether Bitcoin will reach $100,000 before the end of 2024. Some predict that BTC could experience a 30% correction before resuming its march towards this symbolic number. Some analysts are rather optimistic and estimate that BTC could exceed $100,000 in the coming months, especially if market conditions remain favorable. A key factor that could propel Bitcoin beyond the $100,000 mark is the increase in the global money supply. According to projections, the global money supply is expected to reach $127 trillion by January of 2026. Historically, Bitcoin has captured about 10% of the newly printed money supply, which could attract an additional $2 trillion in investment into Bitcoin. Jamie Coates, a crypto analyst, predicts that this increase in the money supply could push Bitcoin to a cyclical peak of over $132,000. In summary, despite the numerous predictions of its demise, Bitcoin continues to defy expectations and approach $100,000. Whether it happens before the end of the year or in the coming months, BTC remains a major player in the crypto market, capturing the attention of investors worldwide. Going back over to the Bitcoin chart, guys, I think, again, like I said at the beginning of the stream, I think that we could break through sometime next week. That's what I see happening. We have under 300, around 300 Bitcoin left on this sell wall, maybe less than that by now. Last time I checked yesterday, it was around 370. So it's got to be around 300 or less now. So it's all up to the bulls at this point, guys. Will we retest over the weekend, or will we retest into next week? We will find out. All right. And also, let's go. You know what? I'm going to leave it on the Jasmy chart while we look at the chat because it's pumping like crazy. Jasmy up to 2 cents, 885. Let's go, baby. All right, let's get back into the chat, guys. Let's see what everybody's talking about here. Jasmy coin to 20 cents by the end of December. That would be amazing. Guys, please make sure you're hitting the like and subscribe to the channel. It helps the channel grow, and it costs you nothing, and it means the whole wide world to me, okay? So go ahead and do me that favor. I would greatly appreciate it. Tyler, what's up, buddy? Jasmy, absolutely, man. Nobody knows. This is about as much fun as watching paint dry. Well, my friend, there's good news. No one's holding a gun to your head and making you watch it. So there's the door. Don't let a doorknob hit you in the ass on the way out. William, hey, everybody. William's in the house. What's up, brother? Thank you and greetings from Holland. Hoping that Jasmy gives us a surprise and raises it to 20 cents. Yes, absolutely. And welcome in from Holland. I love it when people tell me they're coming from other corners of the world and stuff like that, guys. It's fantastic. I love this community so much. Funky's in the house. What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Holmes, what's going on, brother? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Dino Shark, man. 3 cent Jasmy today. Let's freaking go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. H. Barbarina in the house. What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Elsie, can you check Kava, please? Yes, Elsie, I can. You just got to participate in the little tab at the top that says goals. That is for altcoin requests. Crypto Kool-Aid, what's up, brother? It's been a minute, man. Wish I could be in the Patreon, but I don't know how. Deliver packages and list you. My brother, the Patreon, I'm putting a link in the chat right now for you, man. All you got to do is follow that link that's in the chat. And it's also in the pinned comments. It's in the description. We'd love to have you over there on the Patreon, man. You guys, you're missing out. You can schedule one-on-one coaching sessions with me. You can join our group Zoom calls that we do every night, and we help out with exit strategies, profit taking, basically holding your hand through this altcoin season. If you've never been through an altcoin season before, guys, surround yourself with people that have if you want to succeed, right? William, do you have a price for where you start selling Miria and Pith yet? Not quite yet. Nothing written in stone yet, William. Magic Powers in the house. What's up? What's up? Element Rage, yo, Rob, what's up? Binance knows Jasmy is fire. Yes, absolutely, man. Binance is going to list Jasmy. Yes, absolutely. It's coming, man. Binance wouldn't do this unless they were planning something that was going to make them a ton of money. That's the only thing that Binance cares about. Yes, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Binance will take Jasmy out of the monitoring zone, and as the largest manager of Jasmy coin holds approximately 20% of supply, will start pumping Jasmy. Yes, they will start promoting it. Absolutely, man. Jetpack's in the house. What's up, brother? All right, what else do we got? Binance manages this amount of Jasmy primarily for whales and thus represents the Asian market. Binance will turn out to be the biggest supporter of Jasmy. I agree. I'm tuned in from London. Nice. London is in the house. Bruno, YouTubers coming out to pump their bags. Sad to see people falling for this ridiculous prediction. Yes, absolutely, man. Jasmy moving. Yes, we are, man. We are moving today, baby. 3 cents. Can we hit 3 cents today? Lord of the Realm, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Good afternoon, my fellow D-Gens. Rob, what's your prediction for the end of the year for Jasmy coin? Honestly, man, I have no idea at this point. Man. My guy, what's up? If Bitcoin can go past 100K a coin, why not XRP to 10K a coin? I'm not sure if it's going to touch 10K this bull run, but anything is possible, Rob. My guy, I will concede to you that you're absolutely right. I do often say never let anyone tell you that something can't happen in crypto, and that includes me, right? Never let me tell you something can't happen either, right? I'm just expressing an opinion. And my opinion is that XRP will not get to $10,000 a coin, but I also can be wrong. I'm a human. So, Balaclava, man, let's go, guys. Absolutely, man. Dumb Money, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Tony, Jasmy coin, the BTC of Japan will hit $3 by February 2025. You are not too late to buy before that happens. I agree. It's actually pretty early for Jasmy. I agree. I think it's still below prices it will be at the bottom of the next bear market. Let's blast through 3 cents before the stream is over. Yeah, well, we're trying. We're trying. 2 cents, 898. Crypto military vet. What's up, man? Market cap and circulating supply. XRP $5 to $10. That's it. Tony, Jasmy coin to BTC of Japan. Oh yeah, I already read that. Read that, my guy. If Shiba Inu can reach a $70 billion market cap last bull run, I don't see why XRP can't go to 10K a piece. Hey man, I'm hoping for you. I'm hoping for you, right? Don't get me wrong. I love XRP. I love the XRP community. I hope we all win. Element Rage, Gary gets grilled, has a certain ring to it. Yes. 10K XRP would be like $100 trillion market cap. I bet Gary has XRP. Yeah, Gary's holding XRP for sure. Absolutely, man. JD Vance is a beast. Yes, he is. I like him more and more all the time. Sun is hot in the house. Corrected. What's going on, man? Justin, I'm so happy to see Jasmy moving today. Yeah, everybody's feeling good today. It's nice. It's a nice environment. Balaclava Man says, don't forget to hit the like. Yes, absolutely. Ali G, Rob, what's your hope for Jasmy and XCN the end of December? Oh, man, I keep getting asked that stuff. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's hard to know what's going to happen. I mean, with Jasmy, if Hara does launch Janction this month, Jasmy's going to soar, right? So there's no knowing where that's going to kind of go, right? If Janction gets released, let's say 10 to 12 cents. Let's say that if Janction gets released this month, right? So yeah. What's melting faces mean? It's just a slang for like, it's going to blow your mind, right? It's going to leave you in disbelief. Thoughts on which one will print more X's this bull run, Swift or XCN? Whichever one has the lowest market cap. Yes, people, big up, Rob. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Truck Ninja, what's up, man? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Dumb Money, I love watching paint dry. Yeah, absolutely, man. Even though I get in late, I still make profit. Yes, yes, yes. Junior, what's up, buddy? What are your thoughts on Flare since it's linked to XRP? I've always been bullish on Flare. They're linked. They also have an AI narrative as well, Flare. I think Flare's going to do fantastic in this bull run. I do hold some Flare. I never put money into it, though. I got Flare for free with the XRP airdrop, along with Sologenic and Corium and Songbird. But I am bullish on Flare for sure, 100%. Delusional XRP, maxi brainwashed. 10K XRP, $100 trillion market cap. Hey, Rob, how long does alt season usually last? I mean, like, I'm going to say 6 months, right? Maybe 6 months. We have this. I had this discussion over on the Patreon. I think it was last night, and we were talking about that. And that's you guys got to get over there. You're missing out on great. We do group Zoom calls every night. You guys are missing out on them, man. We chat about all this stuff, right? So you got to get over there to join those conversations. But I would say roughly 6 months, right? Let's say 6 months if I had to put a stamp on it. So yeah, guys. Definitely get over to the Patreon, join our group Zoom calls, and also schedule your one-on-ones with me. We can help you get your exit strategy put in place. We can help you understand the altcoin season and how it operates, how it works. Hold your hand through the whole process, guys. Get over to the Patreon. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. I will see you guys tonight at 8 p.m. Central. All right? Deuces.